It feels like when you're at like a club and they turn the lights on at the end of the night and you're like, ah, okay, let's talk Wicker Park. We're bringing you a big, sleek, bold, beautiful planter that has the look of that high-end ceramic, but is super lightweight. And we're bringing it to you not for $56. That was the QVC price. Now it's on sale for $49.98. 3 easy payments of $16.66. Tall, sleek, and it looks so luxe. 3 great colors to choose from. This is your white gloss. It's like that high shine gloss that this would make any plant just pop, especially if you have vibrant like pinks and purples. Isn't that pretty? Here in the center, this is your matte black. So elegant and sleek. This on the end is sandstone, and when you come in really close, this actually has a texture that mimics real sandstone. You're saving $6. You're bringing it home today for $16.66. You can use it inside and out. I want to tell you right now, despite looking like ceramic, this just weighs 5 pounds, so it's super easy to move. You do have that drain hole inside that you can take out as well. It's H495169. I'm so thrilled because my friend Rachel Pavis is standing by, who brings us all kinds of gorgeous things for our home and garden. Hey Rachel, how you doing?
So good to see you, Chelsea. How are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing great. And Rachel, you know, where we live in Pennsylvania, there's lots of super fancy schmancy outdoor stores that you walk around and then you're like, this planter costs $300. Have they lost their minds? This is the same look at a fraction of the cost.
And it doesn't chip.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it breaking because it's made out of a really durable polypropylene. So no chipping, no cracking. You can leave these out every season. You don't have to bring them in the winter if you don't want to. These are going to really transform your space because they're beautifully done, but they're also so practical.
I love that you said that. They're practical. They're easy. I mean, again, I'm shopping the set. I just walked around and found these gorgeous blooms. Look at that white. Let's talk about each color choices because I just love the kind of personality. That clean white gloss is so sleek and it really makes those colors pop.
Yes, if you really want to showcase your flowers, I think that's absolutely the right way to go on that white. It is a really high shine gloss to it, so it's very pretty. It really does look like porcelain. You can't tell. You have that drainage hole in there, so you can really fill this up if you want to. If you wanted to put a tree in here, you could do that because you have the room for the root system. But yeah, so the white is absolutely perfect, and I love how it showcases your flowers. Yeah, there you can see.
I'm just showing you that
drainage
size,
hole,
like you said, Rachel, because you're getting almost 21 inches in height, and then it's like 12 by 12 square at the top as well. So like you were saying, if you planted a live tree, there's plenty of room for roots and things like that as well. But now let's talk about that matte black, because that is really elegant.
Oh my goodness. Yes, the matte black is amazing. Again, I see that as like a really high-end front door popped with maybe some topiaries in it. Would be really pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, so that's a really great way to pop the black. It's very sleek. I think with that one, it reminds you of kind of that wrought iron look, very high end. Then we have the stone, and that stone finish too has a texture to it. And when you see that stone, oh my goodness. I love how it has that speckle when you look at that up close. There you can see. That's actual texture that we've applied to it. So you can see that it is really well made. Looks, I mean, see how close that camera is getting, and it still looks absolutely, you can't tell that that's made out of a high quality polypropylene.
I'm so happy you pointed that out because I'm like, if you can't tell the difference, no one else can. And if you're like me and you've shopped around those outdoor stores that have those ceramic pots that you're paying triple figures for, this is such a great way to do it at a fraction of the cost. Like I said, $49.98, 3 easy payments of $16.66. But Rachel, how many times have you planted something in a ceramic planter and then you're like, well, that's going to be there until we move because we are never moving that again. It weighs a metric ton.
It does. And you know, I actually had ceramic planters before in the front of my house, and when I tried to move them, they chipped and cracked all along the
Oh my
bottom.
gosh.
And if you leave them out in the winter and then there's any water or moisture gets in there, they
Yeah.
will expand. And then the water expands and it causes then your planters to crack and break. These are not going to crack and break.
Right.
They have a little bit of give to them because
Yeah.
they are made of that high quality polypropylene, but they are just finished in such an amazing way that they have that upscale look. So lightweight, and I always
So,
like to recommend,
mhm.
Chelsea, that if you are going to really fill your planters, you're gonna put live plants in here, I recommend putting either some recyclables, maybe
Yes.
styrofoam or pool noodles or something
Mhm.
in the bottom of it so that it doesn't get so heavy that you
Yes.
can still lift it, and then just have the dirt, you know, you put down some silt screen and then in the top, then you can go ahead and put your dirt right in the top then.
I love that you pointed that out. I think that's such a clever idea. Use it inside or out because you do have that drainage hole that is removable. I love too, Rachel,
Yeah.
that it has a smaller footprint on the bottom. So if you are looking at pots to flank your front door, this is such a perfect choice because of that really sleek, high-end shape. 3 great colors to choose from. This is your sandstone choice that has that texture that mimics real sandstone, that kind of sleek industrial concrete look that I think is so, so high end. Here in the center is your black, which is your matte black. And then we have our white gloss. This was $56, now it's $49.98. 3 easy payments of $16.66. I just think this is great too because this looks great with anything. Look, Rachel, just what you've added. Anything you put inside looks so gorgeous.
It does. Now, these are real flowers. You can use real flowers
Nice.
in them. And I literally, that's just one of those drop-ins that you can pick up at your hardware store. These geraniums are amazing. I can smell them and they look absolutely like I spent a fortune and spent so much time putting this together and I didn't have to do hardly anything. This look too, if you're taking maybe some of our spheres that you might have picked up in the past, this literally sits right inside of there. You don't have to worry. And at only right about 5 pounds, it's not going to blow over. It's sturdy enough. I like to point out too, Chelsea, that the bottom has little grooves for the water to drain. So that's really important because you don't want the planter sitting on standing water if the water had no way of getting out. So you have the drainage hole, but then you also have the little slots for it to the water to then run off as well.
Oh, I'm so glad you pointed that out. Rachel, I'm having so much fun. Just kind of like thinking and dreaming of all the different possibilities that you can do, you know, inside and out. I love having live plants inside my home. I love to mix faux and real as well. I just popped in like a little trailing fern with these gorgeous flowers on top. If you have been looking for, thank you, for a big, bold, luxe, high-end planter, this is the way to do it from Wicker Park. 21 inches tall, really sleek design. It's that 12 by 12 square at the top as well that you can use inside and out. But like Rachel said, it mimics the look of high-end ceramic, but this is not going to fade. It's indoor, outdoor, you know, and because of that give, you don't have to worry about it chipping and cracking as well, right?
Exactly. That's a really great benefits is you're getting that high quality look and you're paying a fraction of the price and it's going to last for you year after year after year. You don't have to bring them in. So if you're like me and you like to put Christmas trees or topiaries at different times a year out in the different planters, you can do that. And, you know, also I love it because it doesn't take up a big footprint. If you do have a smaller space like a deck or a patio where you want to have any kind of add a little bit of vertical planting, you can do that. You can put trees in here. And I also think that this is great if you're doing any container gardening, like if you wanted to put some herbs in here and have them outside your back door for close to the kitchen, you could do that as well.
That is such a great idea. Such a small footprint. You can use it so many different places, inside or out. 3 great choices: sandstone, matte black, or that white gloss. $49.98, 3 easy payments of $16.66. That's 849-5169. Call us right now, 1-800-500-7590. Rachel, I love spending time with you, and you're coming back in just a little bit.
I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon. Now, okay, now if you just picked up